Congratulations to the class of 2026 on the completion of your degrees. Every graduate of McMaster University is proudly welcomed as a member of the McMaster Alumni Association. Who are McMaster alumni? From coast to coast and every corner of the world, we work, lead, contribute, and volunteer in all industries and fields of work. We take our community spirit with us, our creativity and technical strengths, along with our unique problem-solving skills to make a difference for others, collaborating and innovating to take on the big questions facing the world. We make an impact. McMaster University's alumni community is one of the foundations of our success. Alumni achievements, leadership, and service shape not only the university, but also the communities, industries, and causes they support around the world. Let's meet some of McMaster's outstanding alumni now, introducing some of the 2026 McMaster Alumni Association Award winners.
I think I did know myself really well. So what I would say to a lot of people who don't is, one is get to know yourself like holistically as well. And then the best advice that I was ever given that I love passing on to other people is find a mentor and be somebody else's mentor, no matter what stage you're at. Because if you're graduating, you can mentor somebody 2 years behind you, a year behind you, a high school student, but always be looking for somebody who is a few steps ahead of where you think you might want to get to, because they're the ones who are going to talk about you in rooms that you're not even in, and you have no idea where those kinds of loose ties are going to lead, because none of the jobs I've gotten in my entire career have come from an online portal. It's always a referral. It's a thing I didn't think I would ever fall into, and somebody was championing me like without me even knowing that it was happening.
Really reflect on your values and articulate your purpose. And what purpose is your why, right? It's kind of the reason you get up in the morning. It's the direction you move in life. And, when I look at people around me, and sometimes students in my classes, I see that there's there isn't this direction that they have. So I think we can benefit from thinking about purpose. Why are you here? What do you stand for? What's truly important to you? And I think when we reflect on these elements, it's easier to make decisions in life, right? If that is, the kind of work that you choose to do, paid or unpaid work, if there's an opportunity in front of you, it's easier to make the decision and to say yes to something if it aligns with your values and, what is important to you.
The best advice I would give is to really take the time to understand your story. You've been at McMaster, which is a globally renowned institution. Not only have you built an exceptional education, you've been able to have these lifelong experiences in the community you've been at through McMaster. And I've realized that you could come across many people that have the same degree, many people that have the same credentials, but what is the story behind your path? What is the information there? What is the unique path that has led you to be the person you are? And how can you speak to that when you're in positions, whether it's through entrepreneurship or whether you're applying for an interview or whether you're trying to get funding or whatever it may be? The more you understand your story, the more ownership you could take over where you're going, and the more power you have in terms of preparing for what the future may hold for you. Because I'm just starting to realize that after you leave university, the world is a place where you are competing with many people in ways you do and don't realize. And I'm really just starting to see that when you understand your story, you start to take a bit more ownership, and it helps you prepare for the things that, you inevitably can't prepare for life. So if you could listen from anything from my ramble, I would just say, continue to remember and honor your story, because you're carving a path that only you could take.
Give yourself grace. I know once you graduate, you feel perhaps the pressure and the stress of having to make something of yourself immediately after graduation. And while that career progression is important to ensure that there's not a huge gap between your schooling, and when you put yourself out into the field, give yourself grace to just immerse yourself and soak in the fact that you just accomplished something so amazing, and really sit and think, based on all these experiences, the knowledge and the skills that I've developed developed what might be the best step forward that allows me to really not only express the creativity of the scholarship that I just had under my belt, but will also bring me joy. I think early on in my career, I was just so stressed about getting a job. I didn't actually think about, do I want to do this? Is the day-to-day grind of doing this work, while it can be stressful, is it also finding pockets of meaningfulness and impact that allows me to stay in these spaces, for longer? So give yourself grace and time to think about, those things. And also don't be shy. Put yourself out there, practice really marketing yourself and working, that muscle. While that degree is very, very important, people are also going to want to know about you beyond this piece of paper and your academic grades. So start really thinking about how you market yourself, how you share your experiences and your stories, and get out there and network in community and in formal spaces as well too.
Today we welcome the newest members to this vibrant alumni community that stretches across the globe. Let's hear from some of this year's graduates as they reflect on their time at McMaster.
One of my favorite memories at Mac was actually move-in day. I remember being super nervous to move in and make friends, and me and my roommate actually wandered around the halls hoping we'd find someone in there and just force them to be our friend. And it actually worked out, and we found our second year roommates that way.
I want to thank my parents and my family, because my parents have created this life for me that's made it all possible and why I'm here today. They made it so every goal was achievable, no dream was too big, and no love was limited for my brothers and I. And I also want to thank my brothers, because they paved the way as two older brothers to show me what life is like and kind of where I should go next. And they also made me tough enough to survive it, being two older brothers. So I want to thank them.
My favorite experience at McMaster was probably getting the unique opportunity to do brain cancer research under the supervision of Dr. Sheila Singh. I think this was something that was so unique, and getting the opportunity to contribute to research that can hopefully help patients one day was something that I'll never forget.
There are a couple people I want to thank. I think the first being my mother. Being able to study at McMaster, I was able to stay at home, and something that I really appreciate is that we honestly got this degree together. She was someone who always stayed up during the late hours when I was studying, always making sure I was well fed or there for me. I'd also love to thank my dad. I always say he's the best listening ears. He always had to hear me as I recited all my 2000 anatomy cards, so I really won't forget those moments. And I'd love to thank my older sister, and she always taught me to embrace who I am. I'd also love to thank two mentors who I discovered at my time at McMaster, Dr. Patricia Fruja, the Associate Dean of Indigenous Health within the Faculty of Health Sciences. She's someone who I got to really learn from and explore my interest in Indigenous health from my first to fourth year of university, and Hartley Jaffine, a facilitator within the Honors Health Sciences program, that taught me to really explore my interests within and outside the health sciences, including creative writing.
I would like to shout out the two most important people in my life, my parents, who gave up everything in their life to move us to Canada and get me to where I am today, graduating from McMaster University. Without them, I would not be where I am right now. I would also like to thank my family, who is back home watching me graduate right now. I would like to thank them for all their support and encouragement all the way from overseas.
One of my favorite memories from McMaster was giving campus tours. I remember being in those groups when I was considering attending McMaster, being unsure but also curious of what would be coming. And it has been a super full circle moment to be able to support students and guide their journeys, and it has really shaped my perspective on community as well as growth in my time here.
I'd love to express my sincere gratitude to my family. Thank you, Amma, Appa, Akka, as well as Aditi, Jemson, Roshan, and my whole extended family and cousins. Thank you for your support and for believing in me. I wouldn't be here without you. I would also love to thank my supervisor, Dr. Joan Krupinski, for giving me this project, for believing in me. Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank my parents for everything that they've done for me. I truly wouldn't be here without them. They've been here through the highs, the lows, and everything in between. And if it weren't for them, I would never have accomplished the things that I have. And for that, I want to say I love you and I thank you.
I'd like to shout out my parents, my mama and baba. Thank you for being my rocks throughout my journey over here at McMaster. Graduating to me is more than just a diploma. It is proof that your sacrifices were worth it. You left your lives behind and you sacrificed your dreams so I would have the best chance at fulfilling mine. I'd also like to shout out my sisters and my friends, from late nights studying in Thode to getting a sweet treat to celebrate after. You guys are all the reasons why I'm here today.
Hi Mom, hi Dad. Surprise! I just wanted to thank you so much for everything that you've done for me throughout the years, and that is one of the main reasons why I'm standing here today. Hi Nana, hi Grandma, hi Papa. I also wanted to thank you for all the love and support that you guys have given me throughout my life. And Grandpa, I know that you can't be here today, but I know that you're cheering me on from above.
One thing that I remember very, very clearly is the use of the boat all throughout my 4 years. I remember in my second year how my friend and I, we would go into that boat, we'd have like little improv sessions. There would be people that would pass by and they'd giggle. And you know what? Honestly, I'm glad that they had some fun watching our improv sessions. But aside from that, we were always there talking, wasting our time or using up our time until it was time for class. So definitely our time at the boat. Yeah, that was great.
My favorite memory would have to be from first year. So my friends and I had this little tradition where after every midterm we'd go to Centro to grab ice cream. And although it wasn't anything big, it kind of just made the stress of school feel lighter, and it helped me realize that I had friends who were going through this journey with me as well.
Someone I'd like to shout out would first of all be my mom, whose home-cooked meals are what got me through exam season. I'd like to thank all of my professors for answering all of my panicked emails I'd send at 1 a.m. And lastly, I'd like to thank my friends for being willing to take a random walk with me around campus whenever I felt like I couldn't focus at the library.
Opportunity.
Second home.
Enriching.
Personal growth.
Strength. Grateful.
Transformative.
Rewarding. Opportunity.
Bright.
Perseverance.
Confidence building.
Unforgettable.
Thank you, class of 2026. We are confident you will continue to make us proud, and we are so excited to see where you will go, what you will create, how you will advance and innovate, and where you will make your unique impact, making a brighter world for us all. And to echo the sentiments of our graduands, thank you to all the supporters out there who played such an important role in bringing us to this occasion today. We celebrate you, along with your graduate today, and we share your pride. And graduands, remember, your formal time at McMaster may have come to a close, but you are now a member of the McMaster Alumni Association, and we are here wherever you want to connect. Stay in touch, keep your email up to date, and learn about all that your Alumni Association offers you. Welcome to the network of a lifetime.
Well, I think the other thing too is that they've been really good at getting people in position early. Like sometimes they just get delays.
Right. Yeah.
And they just seem to be less laden with delays.
Yeah.
You know, if I were ever to get into politics, I think my passion project would be pay equity. And not to make everyone rich. It's just that beyond a certain point, we all just struggle less. And unless you can get people to that point, you just have a bunch of people struggling and then a pile of people that don't think about it at all.
Yes.
And just to put people above a line where they're not wealthy, but they're not thinking about it all the time.
Yeah, like universal basic income.
Yeah, just some baseline where you don't have to think about not being able to pay your bills or feed your family.
Yeah. Well, of course, with AI, there's a lot more talk about that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Which is very interesting. Actually, I heard somebody was saying something kind of, I don't know, apt not too long ago that it was when, actually I don't know his name, but the Anthropic.
Claudia, that guy, what's his name? I know the guy, Daniel something.
He was at the Vatican for the, anyway, he was there, and he was talking about, like way to deal with it, and it's called taxes.
Yeah, it's the biggest equalizer.
The Anthropic, the AI CIOs don't want their companies to be taxed, but they also talk this big talk about wanting it not to do any harm. It's like, well,
But the funny thing is, they just had Jeff Bezos do this thing a couple weeks ago. It was actually when I was in New York. He did this Good Morning America interview or whatever, and he just said, I get people wanting to tax me more, but I can guarantee you taxing me more is not going to solve the problem. I really wish they had delved into it deeper. They pressed him on that, because I don't understand how...
You really think that?
Yeah,
Like,
Elon Musk being worth $1 trillion is solving any problem.
Yeah. Their idea is that they're going to do better things with their money than the government will. Well, we've had no evidence of that over the last, 200 years of industrialization. That's actually the case.
Yeah.
So
the funny thing is with like the whole ideation that we're all on this, 8 billion people on the planet. We've created a system. It's a human-made system where there's some people with way too much and some people that are not don't have enough. Is mind-blowing to me that we created this system and now we have to try to solve it. Like, if we created the system, we can equally uncreate it and fix it.
Right. Yeah.
It's not unsolvable. Like, it wasn't like we inherited the thing when we came to this planet. We just decided some people are going to starve so that other people can have more than they need.
Yeah, exactly. And for what it's worth, it came, in the States, they came pretty close to, and they were pretty happy with the system, in the, sort of like the 40s, 50s, 60s, the marginal tax rate, the highest bracket was actually 90%.
Yeah, it was back in the J. Edgar Hoover days,
And the difference between what the CEO made and the lowest worker in a company was not very much, or it was a fraction of what it was today. But there are a lot of people that argue what destroyed that was the civil rights, and that there was just a lot of Americans just didn't want black people to benefit from that. Like they were already.
It's pretty pathetic, really. I just it's bothersome to me to think that we're okay. Like, there's certain things like healthcare should not be subject to profit. Neither should educating people should not be subject to profit. There should be things that are just done on a public basis, that whether you're wealthy or whether you have money or you don't have money doesn't whether you need medicine or an operation. And yet, worldwide, we have systems like that. We created that. It's not like we inherited it.
Yeah. That's exactly. Yeah.
And also food supply. Why should our food supply be subject to? Because they're always trying to create stuff, and this is when you start to get into genetically modified foods that are not good for you, or choices in food production that are not good for you because it's based on profit. Food should never be based on profit.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, there's certain things I think that just are in the public interest that should not be subject to capitalism. I don't know. That's maybe just me being communist again.
No, I agree.
I know there's certain things like in Europe there's other countries that are like far outnumber us in population, but they don't spray crops the way that we do, like dealing with genetically modified foods to deal with the pesticides we spray on them. But that's just a profit thing here. It's part of the North American profit system. In Europe, they're not always in that same lane, but they're still dealing with the same number of people or more.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's no different than some of the stuff Bernie talks about all the time too. And they always think he's radical. He's not anywhere near being radical. The man's just a logical thinker.
Yeah.
It's funny how a guy like that is just being cast aside as a radical.
Oh yeah, but that's the hyperbole that the Republican Party. I mean, they call Kamala and Biden communists. You know, for what?
It's so ridiculous. I mean, just read the policies. Like it's.
Yeah. It's kind of like now, that I've played the first card a few times and the second card, and when I'm doing fanfares at Stratford, I switch back and forth quite a bit, and I have to be really paying attention to make sure that I actually play the right card.
That's so funny.
And every once in a while, in one of the fanfares, it has, I don't know, it happens a little bit more because it's the same valve, and you just, you have to, if the wrong note is in your ear, you just play it.
You just play it.
So,
This must be so nerve-wracking for them to have this sort of search cam just drop on your face like that.
oh yeah, I know, eh? Yeah.
I would dislike it.
Yeah.
Graduands and guests, please rise as you are able for the academic procession.
I declare that the 681st Convocation of McMaster University for the conferring of degrees is now in session.
Please be seated. Good morning. I'm Dr. Maureen McDonald, Provost and Vice President Academic. This morning, I have the great pleasure of acting as your Master of Ceremonies and of welcoming all of you, graduands and guests, to this convocation ceremony. On behalf of the university, I would like to recognize and acknowledge that we meet today on the traditional territories of the Mississauga and Haudenosaunee Nations and within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. We must remember that we all have a role in upholding the spirit of the agreement, and that merely acknowledging our presence on these traditional lands is only a small step in our shared path to reconciliation. I challenge you to consider how you can foster reconciliation among the many peoples that inhabit these lands. I would like to start today's proceedings by acknowledging some of the notable leaders joining me on stage today. Our Chancellor, Dr. Nicholas Brathwaite, President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Susan Tai, Vice Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Steve Ranelevich, Vice Provost Equity and Inclusion, Dr. Barrington Walker, Dean of the DeGroote School of Business, Dr. Khaled Hassanin, Vice Provost Indigenous, Dr. Beverly Jacobs, former Dean of the DeGroote School of Business, Dr. Leonard Waverman, Associate Deans, Directors, Chairs, faculty members, and honored guests. Before we start our formal program, I kindly ask everyone in the hall to switch off any electronic device that may ring or beep during the ceremony. And now I have a special announcement. Don't panic, but if you are the owner of a white Infiniti SUV, license plate BYLC 827, parked just adjacent in the McMaster lot at 100 Main Street West, you've left your car running. There's lots of time for you to head out there and get back before your graduate crosses the stage. And don't worry, we're all going to look straight ahead while you get up and walk out. We will open and close the ceremony with the Thanksgiving address. In Haudenosaunee culture, it is common for a speaker to stand and recite words of acknowledgement and thanks when people come together for important matters. In the Mohawk language, this is known as Ohondo Gali Hatekwa, the words that come before all else. In the Cayuga language, it is called Ganyohanyok, or the Thanksgiving Address. Both are sometimes known as greetings to the natural world. These are ancient words that are intended to remind all of those in attendance that as a group of people, we are to warmly greet one another and give thanks to all the elements that have made it possible for us to be well on this earth. This shared activity of hearing and listening is said to create good feelings of good-mindedness in our daily interactions with one another and asks us to be active participants in maintaining this state of being. I encourage all of you to look at the English translated version of the address that you will hear this morning by using the link in your program to the celebration website. Following the Thanksgiving address, Dr. Khaled Hassanin, Dean of the DeGroote School of Business, will present the honorary degree recipient. I would like to now call upon Derek Sandy, Knowledge Keeper, to deliver the Thanksgiving address. Thank you.
Scanos Aguego, greetings everybody. Hauhigate Gaso, my native name, my real name is Hauhigate. I've been asked to present, to share Gunahonya. And Onana and Wasawa Nada Hoda Hongoyo Docna to Hova Ne, Na, Ongudra Swio Dogas, Na to Ho did Wayo, what ne, na E Guy Hoinduck, Na do what again do Gunahonya. And on and the go there, a swatown CEO, Sky went go Havado. Nay, and why who can't toss and go Edison, some Gawi Ganohano. Nene always at Scano do not know. Nidi ne ndwe heki ha ska and wa ya hungwani go. Ska did what it no hanyoni to gani tok na hungwani go. And on in and watch rovi, Sahon wins a date, when no how did one hook quat, Nate Sahon the question that could rock went, Nay all hand and the how that's a goy home. Nate na agree one egg na scan on not the young now what need of doggies. Nate and what away no nina, dear Tina Honyo na, Sahon wins a date, when no how did one hook quat, Nate again you took na what you go. And on in and watch rovi. Na so how we and that's how when that na go get to hoya to on and to when get ne hadio when groggy ne to gown yo no tra hunt no ne and what do I know ni na did when honyo on when grog no ne go to ne no tra son ne to gan your tongue na one to go and on in and watch rovi na sahni go ha we ani on talk go to go and ne na just sound up Nate and what away no ni na did in a honyo, Sahni Gaha, we are neon talk, Nate again your tongue na and one to go. And on in a hand watch we na on nigano snaggy hand in your no gonna die yo, Nate got to go one sake. Nate and what away no ni na did when hon, yo nigano Nate again your tongue na and one to go. And on in a hand watch we na gadin, yo gadi ducks and gates, and Nate get a gates, na go to go and Nate na the 1 days, Nate go to na away go. Nate and what away no ni na did when hon, yo na gadin, yo gadi ducks and gates, and Nate get a gates, Nate again your tongue na and one to go. And on in a hand watch we na to the no ni Nate gadi shaw de hadoni, na Nate go to go and Nate now what that. Nate and what away no ni na did when hon, yo na now to the no ni gadisha de hadon ni to gani took na one to go. And on in a hand watch we na some good not trying to get hecko, sent to get no day. Nay all hand and how that's a go on. On and go drop sweet dog guess what need of doggies na hit the go na Dwayne was so na gonna hung with song. Nay na do the way no ni na. Dear Tina Hanyo na some good not trying to get hecko, sent to get no day. Nay to gani took na one to go. And on again, down and watch we. Nanny, dear Wawany, Nanny o down her dear stone. Nay, na agree one egg, na scan on, and did the wany. Nanny, and what away and on, na did when hon, yo, na dear Wawany o down her dear stone, it again you took now one to go. And on it, down and watch we. Na hodai hodan, yo, touch sneaky, said how we and hey. Nay, na go get do na how we or. Na sa koi hon na ni he gach kwats tanet kwa hadi wana de ge sa ti so di tinon kwa ne go tana ne ande ka kwa ge so scan get ta go was it what de ser wana kwa ne go tana ne so e ka ni da ge sa ti so di tinon kwa ne go tana ne o jisanda sa san gong he da ge ti so di tinon kwa ona go dra sweet o na do ges na wat on go dra sweet o na do ges a gai wa I na da hodan gen goi hon he ge drift think ni Nay na and why one egg na scan os one not done. Nay na and what away no ni na Scott did in a honyo, had I heard on your touch snake, it's a now we're and hate Nate again you took now and one to go. And on in a hand watch row, we na so go on, that's gonna die. Oh, oi ho on, touch what's Nate dose a high white, what's that now song go your hank go hand home and should have young it. Nate and what away no ni na did the silver on your national go on, that's gonna die. Oh, Nate again you took now and one to go. And on in a hand watch row, we na gain him good dog, had the out killing on that dilky and you don't need na uncle drop sweet, oh, dog, guess scan, oh, do not done now once you get to the wany. Need and what away you know, Nina, did you know on your gay hand, no, had the out killing no dilky and you don't need to gain your tongue now and going to go. And on in a hand watch row, we na home, get going here, they have not great some go yet, some Nate son to send, don't need scan, no, I do not done. Nay na go dra sweet yo do guess how we na hodan ni down shot. Nay na and what away you know ni na this is one on yo na gong he day had drops and way this son. Nay to again you took na one to go. Done it. Yawe.
I now invite Khaled Hassanin to present the honorary degree recipient.
First of all, congratulations the group class of 2026. I would now like to present our honorary degree recipient, Chancellor Brathwaite. By the authority of the Senate McMaster of McMaster University, I have the honor to present Adam Filesky. Adam Filesky graduated from McMaster with bachelor's degrees in both civil engineering and political science, and has since built a nearly three-decade career defined by his remarkable success in financing innovative financial technology ventures. Mr. Filesky is the co-founder and chief executive officer of Portage Ventures, where he oversees Portage's investments in leading fintech and financial services opportunities globally. Concurrently, he serves on the boards of Xylo, Lone Street Inc., Soctora, the Guarantors, Alpaca, Boosted.ai, Hellas Direct, Integrate.ai, Orwell, Clark, Coho, and Greyhawk Investment Strategies, where he is that company's executive chairman. Previously, he was a member of the Wealth Simple board. Mr. Filesky is also a member of the executive committee with Sagard Holdings, a multi-strategy alternative asset manager. Mr. Filesky began his career in investment banking at CIBC World Markets before joining JP Morgan's Derivatives Group in New York and then Broadbrook Capital Inc. as a portfolio manager. In 2005, Mr. Filesky founded and began serving as CEO of Horizons Exchange Traded Funds Management Canada Inc., where he pioneered leverage and inverse exchange traded funds in Canada. The company grew rapidly and sold a decade after its founding in a multi-billion-dollar transaction. He was also a director and founding investor of Beta Shares Exchange Traded Funds in Australia. A former member of the FinTech Advisory Committee for the Finance Minister of Ontario and a two-term member of the Ontario Securities Commission, Mr. Filesky has also established a significant legacy as a volunteer and philanthropist. He was a member of the board of directors for the Immigration Access Fund and has made a particularly significant impact in the DeGroote School of Business, where he has contributed vital gifts to the development of the Ron Joyce Center and the Horizon Exchange Traded Funds Investment Decision Center, as well as to the annual Insight Lecture event and the Adam Filesky MBA Scholarship. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you McMaster's alumnus, Adam Filesky, so that you may recognize his career as a fintech entrepreneur and innovator, as well as his impact as a philanthropist by conferring upon him his third McMaster degree, a Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
Adam Filesky, by the authority of the McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Laws honoris causa in McMaster University with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. Congratulations. You need to sign the convocation book. I would now like to invite Dr. Adam Filesky to deliver the convocation address.
Thank you, Chancellor Brathwaite, President Tai, honored guests, graduates. Graduates is a word I didn't even know existed. I thought it was graduates. So it tells you what I know. Family and friends. I won't say exactly how many years ago, but I've sat here where you are today, and I'm deeply honored to be back and speaking with you all. To the graduates, look at the people who showed up today because of you. This moment belongs to them too, and there's a lot of them. And to families, thank you. Your support made this possible. When I started my first business at 28, someone sat me down and said, we needed to establish our firm's values. I remember thinking to myself, this sounds like an HR exercise. Maybe a marketing boondoggle, something for the website. I genuinely believed it had nothing to do whether our business would be successful or not. And why did I need to be involved? Now that I'm 51 years old and have co-founded 2 businesses, I can tell you I've never been more naive and wrong about anything in my professional life. Our firm, Portage, is in its 10th year. We set our values at the very beginning, and it almost took us 6 months to do so. 10 years later, our values remain the foundation of the most important decisions we make every single day. Those decisions include, who do we want our clients to be? What are the products and services we want to sell? Which are the ones we do not? Where do we want to operate? And perhaps most importantly, who do we want to hire? We have 5 values at our firm: entrepreneurship, innovation, rigor, collaboration, and authenticity. Easy for me to say. Every time I interview a candidate, I state out our values out loud and ask, how have you demonstrated these in your work, in school, or in your life? It sounds simple, but that question has done more to shape our culture than almost anything we've done as a firm. Culture is more than a ping pong table. It's more than free happy hour. Culture is what happens when no one's watching, and it starts with values. So as you walk out of here today, I'll give you 3 things to carry with you going forward. First, know your values before you walk in the door. Before you accept any offer, sit down and ask yourself what matters most to you. Not what sounds good, what you actually believe in most. Is it intellectual rigor? Is it collaboration? Building something? Is it ethics? Write it down. Because if you don't know your values, you will have no compass when things get hard. And things really will get hard. Values are what make hard decisions easy ones. Second, ask explicitly about the firm's values in every interview. Not just, what is the culture like? What is the culture like? That question gets you a brochure answer. Ask, what are your firm's values? Then ask 3 different people the same question. If the answers are consistent and specific, that tells you something real. If people hesitate or give you 5 different answers or can't even remember them all, I would consider that a serious red flag. Values that are not lived are valueless. Third, once you find a great culture, protect it. Everyone in this room is smart. The degrees you're receiving today prove you can compete on intelligence. But I promise you, intelligence alone will not differentiate your career. What will differentiate you is how you show up. Whether you reinforce the culture of that firm or quietly erode it. Whether your colleagues trust you. Whether you do what you say you'll do in the way the firm believes it should be done. The people who rise, truly rise, are the ones who make the culture stronger. You are entering a workforce that is more competitive, more complex, more global than any generation before you. The tools you use will keep changing, but the fundamentals will not. The best firms are built on strong values. The best careers are built on personal ones. Know yours, find theirs, and go contribute to something that matters. Congratulations, class of 2026. Now go build something valuable.
Wow, congratulations, Dr. Fileski. That was an extraordinary address to our graduates. I would now like to welcome Dr. Susan Tai, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium to present the graduands to Chancellor Nicholas Brathwaite for admission to their degrees.
Graduates, if you are able, please stand. Woo! Chancellor Brathwaite, on behalf of McMaster University Senate, I present to you these candidates and those in absentia in order that you may confer the appropriate degrees upon them. And I bear witness that they are worthy and suitable.
Graduates, by my authority and that of the McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to admit those of you before me today and those in absentia to their individual degrees at McMaster University, with all the rights and privileges pertaining to those degrees. My sincere congratulations to you all. Now please be seated.
Graduates, I now ask that you join me and the Chancellor on stage so that we may welcome you to the McMaster community of scholars.
Honored guests, so that each graduate's name may be heard, it would be appreciated if during the presentation of the graduates, you would hold your collective applause to the end of each degree category. Thank you. Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Doctor of Philosophy.
Carlene Harry. Ahana Malhotra. Fateme Navazi. Zainab Bosugi.
Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Business Administration.
Barbara Na Akli Afro. Akshat Agrawal. Monica Susana Aguayo Lopez. Hamna Ahmad. Fatin Ahmed. Kunal Ahuja. Maria Gabriela Elias. Daniel Anyim. Apurv Arora. Robert Arzumanian.
Javeria Asif. Rugithan Asohan.
Gayatri Dayanandan.
Balkarn Singh Ajla.
Kirina Ayodhya. Jay Shankar Bajpai. Akshdeep Bajwa. Pratik Nitin Bangad.
Catherine Nkatha Barai. Hillary Emilia Barron.
Jaden Bartlett.
Harman Kaur Batra.
Sarah Ann Becker. Tanisha Bond. Shreya Pardwaj.
Jasmine Kaur Bhatti.
Bikramjit Singh Bindra. Gagandeep Burman. William Campbell. Skylar Tien Catherine Canning. Presley Carambellas. Victoria Alexandra Azevedo Cardillo. Janani Chandranathan. Sakman Chata. Yuran Chen. Lucas Robert Cody. Diane Coatrier. Les Marie Angela Correa. Alexandru Kotok. Samantha Sandeep Daniel. Ankit Datta. Brigu Shankar Deka.
Arissa Ellen Darakshin.
Darshan Dave Chudhuri. Sophia Georgievich. Sarah Doan. Alden D'Souza. William Dew. Kirill Dunayev.
Amina El Warfali.
Asma El Warfali. Victoria Elizabeth Epstein. Lucas Anthony Fabiani.
Lavanna Mariah Faria.
Cyril Fayek.
Erica Forelli.
Gabriella Elaine Finn.
Frances Marie Geronimo Flores.
Christina Fodchuk.
Angelica Maria Ford.
Michael Gary Jones.
Talene Ganayam.
Asa Giri. Francesco Gracile. Brian Gu. Cyril Emmanuel Gunasilan. Claudia Guo. Susie Hamed. Jinjing Han.
Noah Werner Heinken.
Bilal Hussein. Osman Hussein. Ayushi Hemant Jain.
Naman Jain.
Judith Jimmy. Courtney Emmeline John. Ayotunde Johnston. Michael Richard Jones.
Jamie Lynn Yunka.
Parth Kanwar.
Saranjit Shirlene Kaur.
Shrutisri H. Key.
Hasnan Khan.
Lucas Kotusa Yanish. Nikita Krishnamurthy. Vahab Junaid Ladha. Kendra LaRock. Nina Liu.
Shifali Imaya Leonage.
Julian Lawrence Lombardi. Mohammed Marouf. Walia Fatima Malik. Lucia Shalini Manivanan. Angela Dodzi Mensah. Natalie Jessica Maria Metzing. Christina Miyakisheva.
Gurmanpreet Kaur Midha. Anam Mirza.
Surab Mirzada. Hassan Nadim. Alman Kar-Man Ing.
Keegan Nyang. Sheyi Oloyede.
Valerie Opong.
Prithvi Kumar Palaniswamy. J.P. Parente.
Carson Mackenzie Parr. Daniel Paul. Olivia Grace Pearson. Connor Grenville James Phillips.
Rashik Pokarel.
Emily Poley. Amanda Pongetti. Tiampur Bakhtiari. Natalie Prusak. Clea Pulte. Aroma Kamar. Abiodun Mayowa Raji. Rishab Rajiv Ramamurthy. Vipul Rajput. Claire Gabrielle Raposo. Alina Rashid. Harsh Rastogi. Con Roach. Brendan Douglas Rockall. Luke Rubinger.
Jigyasa Sachdeva. Malaysia Sandhu.
Serena Kaur Sandhu. Nehal Sanjay. Urvi Sareen. Neha Sigal.
Kirtika Selvaraja. Anandi Sen. Zalal Sen. Mozima Shafiq. Akif Uddin Sheikh. Elvira Sheikh. Simran Shahul Shakil.
Mohammed Samiul Karim. Jai Sharma.
Parishay Sharma.
Tal Schleifer. Walid Fahim Siddiqui. Muhammad Ali Siddiqui. Akshdeep Singh. Connor James Michael Snyder. John Sober. Tony Chantel Souza Diaz Sauvageau.
Meghana Srinivasa.
Kishan Srivijay.
Franka Subik.
Islamia Alolade Sulamon. Chen Shin Sun.
Lukshman Sudarsan.
Muhammad Talha. Cordelia Tang. Neha Sunil Tayal. Theodora Tai.
Shrusti Thakur.
Harleen Thiara. Sahil Vade. Jennifer Velasquez. Imran Visram. Jonathan Waldman. Yachi Wang. Patrick Voitera. Chungsa Derek Wu. Yang Xiong. Sarah Yakin. Emma Jamie Lauren Young.
Sergio Stephen Zhang Zhou.
Boyang Bernie Zhou. Yimei Zhou. C.I. Zhou. Amnazia. Matthew Zahovich.
Chancellor Brightwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Finance.
Shazane Bey. Ruisha Chu. Liang Cheng Fu. Yiji Fu. Jiyun Gong. Liu Tonggo. Nora Hosseini.
Manushi Jarmawala.
Sitong Li. Zhou Meng Lin. Yishen Liu.
Lu Yuan. Jiamei Liu.
Alexander Rush Kaifeng Marx de Chabris. Xianglin Ouyang. Yiting Shah. Zui Tao. Men An Wang. Chenuo Wang. Jiatong Wang. Kaiyu Wei. Jiayi Wu. Peking Chu. Hongyi Xue. Fang Tong Yu. Jitong Yu. Kejang. Xiaoyi Zhang, Shufei Zhang, Yang Qiang Zhang, Shutong Zhou,
Yunjia Zhou.
Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Health Management.
Melissa Abdul, Samira Ali Ahmed, Gaith Al-Medani, Ala Al-Rahali, David John Arnold, Brittany Gail Barrett, Caitlin Bruckner, Jane Ellen Clemens, Stefania C. Cloutier, Danielle Nicole Coffin,
Virginia Chetachi Ezenwajiaku.
Darcy Samuel Fine, Michael William Franson,
Mira Gindi.
Kristen Imfeld,
Halima Mohammed Jamaluddin.
Umair Sefan Janjua, Shaheen Kayyum,
Aisha Karonissa Khan.
Peter Lehman, Samuel Leung, Julie Ann Millette, Christine Elizabeth Morris Bolton, Conrad Paliga, Daljit Panasar, Jordan Prosper,
Karina M. Reynolds.
Ashley Roberts, Simran Kaur Saini, Susmita Sanyal, Karen Yu Ling Siu, Hampavi Sivanesan, Allison Summers, Alana Sunball, Arabi Tharumalingam,
Chancellor Smith, Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Science.
Oluwafe Kemi, Temilope Olamidunsi Aikomo, Sarah Al-Shakarji, Janan Altum, Richa Janice Alvarez,
Corinne Ann Barba.
Yibin Chen. Aisha Gala. Manuela Ermida Aponte. Sara Ibrahim. Aruba Imtiaz. Vishal Jacob Roy.
Salam Keza Casa.
Shweta Mistry. Thun Gan Win.
Jennifer Mesoma Nwajuto.
Danha Jennifer Bam. Venus Prajapati. Kishwara Sadia.
Arisha Asim Saeed. Prabjot Sani.
Serena Silvanathan. Jessica Selvaratnam. Wajiha Suhail. Charisma Supsup.
Tejal.
Sally Choi. Jeffrey Wu. Haya Yakub Aga. Hiba Zafar.
Chancellor Brathwaite, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honors of Bachelor of Commerce.
Yona Abood.
James Anderson Abraham. Shrishti Kaur Ahlawalia. Karam Haider Al-Attar. Rahat Ali. Adil Altaf.
Nicole Alves Sala. Zara Amiri. Adrian Donovan Bacher.
Hamda Beg. Christian Stefan Barone. Caitlin Grace Berry. Ella Batsaikin. Aditya Bhambri.
Navraj Singh Bangu. Ajia Bati. Maximilian Etienne Brugma.
Lauren Bryson. Luka Bursic. Jackson George Case. Shuaning Cow.
Eric Caravaggio.
Craig Carvalho. Dilpreet Singh Chahal.
Abhay Chatwal.
Ava Dorothea Chong.
Felix Chow. Ayman Chaudhary.
Alessandra Marie Churchill.
Cassandra Michelle Coco. Ana Isabel Cova Mayorga.
Ryan John Crecciolo.
Erin Kathleen Cummin. Olivia Jacqueline DiDio.
Anna Isabel Darigo.
Mashal Dower.
Danielle Luca Domingo. Klein Chris D'Souza. Victoria Isabella Elia. Jocelyn Emmanuel.
Sarah Elizabeth Unn. Crystal Onyinyechuku Ezioku.
Ethan Patrick Falby. Adrian Kyle Ferreira. Jenna Lily Fierro. Sophia Miyoko Kumar Funamoto. Tracy Gao. Nolan James Thomas Gardner. Mackenzie Galton. Tate Gaylor. Joshua Georgieff.
Hadil Ahmed Getohun.
Mahan Ghazali Ardakani.
Sarah Alexandra Goldkind Vamonde.
Lucas Jacob Gerdadolnik. Jacob Peter Groot. Ria Kaur Hare. Mohammed Ali Halime. Benjamin Jacob Hall. Conrad Hannes.
Abdirrahman Mukhtar Hassan.
Mohammad Hassan. Alejandra Hernandez. Maria Paula Herrera Muñoz. Kalina Ho. Matthew Ivan Hriblian.
Kirsten Adia Hutfloats.
Silvio Iavarone. Gurman Singh Jaj. Hannah K. Jones. Harjot Singh Kalirao. Aditya Carmaker. Ahnaf Adib Kazi. Jennifer Keene. Holly Elizabeth Kellogg. Jawad Alam Khalaf.
Mariam Khan.
Natasha Khan.
Manal Khan Durrani.
Natasha Khan.
Manal Khan Durrani.
Olivia Gail Jean Killen. Sunny Kim. Gabriel Hunter Knox.
Zachary Danielle Ladha.
Ilian Suleiman Lakhani. Mia Lay.
Isabella Laird.
Matthew Huen Lee. Erin Margaret Leitzinger. Silas Nathaniel Powder Leroy.
Matthew Aaron Latham.
Sijia Lee. Scott Andrew Love.
Jenna Elizabeth Maharaj. Safin Islam Majumdar.
Sophia Elise Malatesta. Abby Mand. Braden Luke Marchand. David Marini. William Matthews. Elijah Manuel Medeiros. Nicola Montesano. Jacob Morrissey.
Fatima Mudassar.
Alp Muratoglu. Razan Murtaja. Sarah Murtaja. Tyler Matthew Ing. Nathan Ngo. Annie Wynn. Fatima Niazi. Omar Abdullah Niazi. Aaron Nicholas Kenjiro Oppertshauser. Nathan Daniel O'Reilly Juarez.
Nairi Ellen Udabashian. Mark Akosh Pop.
Charles Cameron Albert Patterson. Gregory Charles Peckham. Christopher Michael Pegios. Kaya Pacino. Adrian Nicholas Posmag. Luke Rowan Pridgeon. Samir Prouse. Hunaid Huzaifa Rajkotwala. Shri Harish Ranjan.
Sarah Rosanna Riali.
Areba Rehman. Ethan James Roberts. Travis Jose Leandris Robertson. Josh Ruddy.
Afnan Sahrin.
Sabrina Sabti. Mahul Sachdeva. Mark Shan.
Julia Victoria Sherbin.
Zachary Forth Schiffman. Claire Grace Sitt. Brett William Smith. Jack Andrew Solomon. Jessica Sue. Ananya Sultania. Farhan Syed. Natalie Siriani.
Graydon Alexander Zago.
Ali Tusi. Rasim Tasbi Doost. Yasmin Tirpan.
Patrick Joseph Tortis.
Alicia Tuzovich. Matthew Stephen Underwood. Nicole Voivoda. Nicholas Anthony Velocci. Isabella Verna. Benjamin Michael Gurney Villamere.
Amy Ambo Valsden.
Mia Miura Wall. Hiba Wakar. Devin Welowski. Sydney Taylor White.
Angeli Wiltman.
Genevieve Shirley Young Wong. Patrick George Wood. Josh Wyatt.
Laura Jong.
Let's give one more round of applause to all of the newest graduates. There's some real cheering happening in the crowd today. To close out our ceremony, we will first hear the valedictory address, followed by the presentation of awards, the President's address, closing remarks from the Chancellor, and finally, the closing address from our Knowledge Keeper. I would now like to introduce Clea Puti, a graduate of the degree Masters of Business Administration, who will be delivering the valedictory address.
Good morning, Chancellor Nicholas Brathwaite, President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Susan Tai, Provost and Vice President Academic Dr. Maureen McDonald, Dean Steve Hranilevich, Dean Khaled Hassanain, distinguished faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, the now graduated class of 2026. Let's give it one more round of applause. You know, I thought a lot about how to start this speech, and I found myself going all the way back to the very beginning. When I first started the MBA, I felt completely outside my comfort zone. Coming from a science background, I didn't really know where to fit in, especially in a room full of people who seemed so confident in themselves, their experiences, and their direction. I went back home that first day of onboarding and made myself a promise that I would do everything in my power to make the most of this new journey, despite my initial reservations. I owed it to myself, I owed it to my incredible family who always cheers the loudest, and to everyone who would support me along the way. And over time, something shifted. The MBA stopped being just about skills or frameworks, but it became about the people who surrounded me every day. Classmates who challenged how I thought, teammates who pushed me to step up, professors who made it okay to take risks, and a whole community that showed me the importance of being uncomfortable because that's where the greatest growth lies. What I've come to realize over the past 2 years is that this MBA was never meant to be an individual journey. In the same way that organizations are built on the hard work and dedication of countless individuals, so too is this accomplishment. And that's something each and every one of us should feel very proud of. The moments that stay with me aren't necessarily the wins, but all the shared ones. The late nights preparing for presentations and exams, the electric energy of case competitions, and all the quiet moments where we just showed up for one another. That's what defines this cohort of people today. Not just ambition or gaining those 3 MBA letters, although they're very important, but how we grew together in this shared degree experience. As I stand before you today, I can confidently say I kept my promise to myself. I made the most of this experience in every way that matters. But in the end, it's not really the experience that stays with us, but all the people that shape it each step of the way. Thank you all so much for being a part of this journey. Congratulations, class of 2026. This may be the end of our MBA, but it's only the beginning of the impact that we are undoubtedly going to make. Thank you.
The President's Award of Excellence in Student Leadership acknowledges the contributions made by students who play a significant role in improving, developing, and the intellectual, social, and/or cultural fabric of the McMaster community. Would Ben Villamir please come forward? It is my pleasure to present the President's Award of Excellence in Student Leadership to Ben Villamir. Congratulations, Ben. In 1993, McMaster University established the President's Award of Excellence in Student Leadership to recognize students who have made outstanding contributions to the McMaster community through the extracurricular, scholarly, and community efforts. On behalf of our university and faculty, I have the honor of presenting the newest recipient of the President's Award of Excellence in Student Leadership to Ben Villamir. Ben has been a key member of the Groot Orientation Program, the Green Suits, serving as a pod leader for Welcome Week and also the Human Capital Strategist. He was Director of Corporate Relations for the Groot Commerce Society, a first-year orientation program mentor, and the social delegate for the Groot's Jeux de Commerce Central team that won first place in the social category, helping McMaster earn School of the Year recognition. Beyond McMaster, Ben has been an active volunteer with the Aurora Food Pantry for nearly a decade. Congratulations again, Ben.
What an important day this is to everyone in this auditorium and those watching online. For those of you who are graduating, this is a time of transition, reflection, and anticipation. On behalf of McMaster University, congratulations. You have earned this day. Convocation is a time to pause in a world that rarely slows down. It is a moment to look back on who you were when you first arrived on campus and to appreciate how far you have come. It is also a moment to look forward with confidence and purpose to the next stages of the life you are shaping. Today, you leave McMaster not just with a degree, but with an education grounded in curiosity, integrity, resilience, and caring for the world around you. Your McMaster education is distinctive. It's been shaped by our setting in an especially beautiful corner of Hamilton. It has been influenced by the university's ideal scale, big enough to matter, yet small enough to be familial, by its history and traditions. During your time here, you may have noticed a building at the corner of Sterling and Forsyth, which is home to the Bertrand Russell Research Center and Archives. Russell was a British philosopher, mathematician, and peace activist who earned the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1950. He was a celebrity in his own right who influenced the Beatles and Muhammad Ali. Russell often wrote and spoke about education. He said, education is not to be viewed as something like filling a vessel with water, but rather assisting a flower to grow in its own way. This is how we have tried to shape your McMaster education. We did not feed you information and simply ask you to absorb it. We asked you to find it, test it, synthesize it, challenge it, and apply it. Just as important as the learning you did on your own is the learning you did with one another, creating prototypes, developing pitches, and preparing team presentations. You learned that complex problems demand diverse perspectives, and the more durable solutions come from listening as carefully as we speak. At McMaster, business, education, and research in accounting, marketing, management, finance, human resources, and many other fields is rooted in a simple but powerful question. How can organizations create and deliver value over time? Answering that question has shaped your education, and I hope you will have a successful and productive time continuing to answer it over the course of your careers. None of what you learned came easily. Your years as McMaster students have unfolded in an era characterized by uncertainty and rapid change. You navigated academic pressure, the end of a pandemic emergency, global instability, shifting technologies, and evolving expectations of what the future might look like. You adapted, you persisted, you supported one another. In doing so, you demonstrated a quality that matters as much as intelligence or skill, the one that will serve you well in your lives and careers: resilience. Today, you join a global network of more than 250,000 McMaster alumni, including leaders in almost every field imaginable. They are entrepreneurs, managers, innovators, researchers, and clinicians, educators, analysts, engineers, artists, advocates, and public servants. What connects all of you is not just a shared institution, but a shared mindset, a willingness to think deeply, act ethically, and improve the world. Our world needs your ideas, your energy, your passion, and your sense of responsibilities. As graduates, you are ready to make a positive impact, not because you have all the answers, but because you know how to ask better questions and where to look for the answers. And you'll know when you've found those answers because you understand evidence and context, and because you have learned to adapt when circumstances change. These are the enduring qualities of a McMaster education, and they will serve you in whichever path you choose. Some of you are stepping into careers that you have envisioned for years. Others are still exploring and discovering. Both are normal and acceptable at this time of life. Life after graduation is not a straight line. It is a series of experiments, refinements, and sometimes reinventions. I want you to have the confidence that you will use the skills you have developed here, perhaps in ways you're not expecting. I encourage you to remain curious, to stay engaged, and to take risks. When challenges arise, as they will, remember that overcoming difficulty is a sign of growth. I hope you feel a sense of responsibility to your families and friends, your communities, your colleagues, and our society. The world needs graduates who are thoughtful, inclusive, and committing to creating opportunity, not just for themselves, but for those around them. Before I close, I want to acknowledge the family members, partners, and friends who stand with you today. Their support, encouragement, sacrifice, and belief have helped bring you to this moment. I want to thank our faculty and staff for their dedication to teaching, research, mentorship, and student success. And to you, our graduates, I want to thank you for choosing McMaster and for shaping this institution with your talent and spirit. Whether your path takes you across the globe or keeps you close to Hamilton, McMaster will always be part of your story, and you will always be part of ours. I hope you'll stay connected and be proud that you studied here. Never underestimate the value of your education or the difference you can make. I hope you leave here feeling prepared and capable and valued. The future is yours to shape. Go forward with confidence, compassion, and keep on learning. I'm proud of you. We are proud of you. Thank you.
All right, so we're almost at the end, and you guys have been pretty subdued. So I'd like you to join me in giving these graduates a huge round of applause to let them know just how proud we are of them. Again, congratulations, class of 2026. Let me start by congratulating our honorees and award recipient, Dr. Fileski. Ben, congratulations on your exceptional achievements. President Tai, thank you for your thoughtful remarks and inspiration. Dr. Fileski, that probably was one of the best convocation remarks I've heard for its practicality. Thank you. You gave advice to these students that they can and should use today. Not in the future, but right now. Your words were applicable to almost everything they'll encounter as they start the next journey. So thank you very much for that. And graduates, I encourage you to carry those words with you and the words of President Tai as well, as you take your next steps. My very best wishes to each of you for great success and continued discovery in the years ahead. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to the class of 2026. It's my honor to do the closing for today. Ona and what away and enda na da hoda hongwayo duck na to what ne I guy hoin duck na do what again do. Ona good rats we owe na dogus na sonatness what away and enda na swat a wires na the whole ne McMaster of Dutch and and nenda the gang go down just what a hosio sky went go sawado ne hanjid boy ho canto sangwa di sangwa we gonna honyo ne ne ho sat scano do not tonyo ne di ne and we heg hanjid boy na hongwa ni go scott did jibarat no honyo ne to gani jok tok na hongwa ni go and on in hanjid wa tro we sa homans a day na do no had did one ho kwa ne sa hon de go sila good rock went ne na Negotona, the Hoda, the Guego, Hoyatona, to Wenzage, Ona Gudrasvio, do Gessagai Hoyina, the Hodak Gagoi Honega, drifting. And what away and on in Scott, the Tina Honyo, Sahawenza date, one no how did one hoqua. Negotona, the Hodak, the Guego, Hoyatona, to Wenzage. Nature any joke talk now, what you got. And on in and she was throwing a Hodai, Hodonio, touch Snagix, and Howian and Hay. Nearly now, not Nidano, the Hodak Sagoi Hon. Nina and way one egg na scanos when not done now what need of doggies. Nina and what away and on in Scott the Tino Hanona, Hodai Hodonio touch Snagis and Howian and Hay. Nato Gani joke talk now, what you go. And on in there, and you were throwing us, and we'll go on a scanadayo. Nina and what away and on in the said one of Honyo, said we'll go on a scanadayo. Nato Gani joke talk now, what you go. And on in there, and you were throwing again and good doggy had the Alhiakiona and the Kianado. Nina and Gudrasvio Dogascano do Noctonio. Nina and what away and on in Scott the Tino Honyo and again and good doggy had the Alhiakiano de Kianado. Nato Gani joke talk now, what you go. And on in there, and you were throwing a hage gone here, they had no great son, Guidison. Nate son to Santo, Nate scan, no, I do not done. Nina and Gudrasvio Dogas to how in a hodani don't shrub. Nina and what away and on in the silver Honyo and I gone here, they had drawn some Guidison. Nate again, joke talk now, what you go. Then the tone the guard, Queenie, Hige, a guy duck now, Gonohonyo, on a agree one egg now scano. Swanofta na tosed wire na diagok squadron yo. Need again you talk na what you go. Donito. Be good, do good, and always take care of our Mother Earth. Thank you.
Thank you, Clea, President Tai, Chancellor Brathwaite, and Derek for your words, and congratulations to all of our award recipients. In a moment, we will rise together for the singing of our national anthem. Following the anthem, the academic and graduate processions will recess to music performed by local Indigenous artists. I invite you to remain standing at your seats until the processions have left the hall. After the ceremony, graduates may collect their diplomas and return their regalia in the convention center where you checked in. Diploma distribution will close 1 hour following the ceremony. We ask that only graduates enter the diploma distribution area. Graduates and their guests are then warmly invited to continue the celebration at the Alumni Welcome event at the David Braley Health Sciences Center, just down the road at 100 Main Street West. This relaxed gathering offers an opportunity to celebrate with family and friends, take photos with regalia available for the photos there for your use, and to connect with the McMaster alumni community. Please join us now in the singing of our national anthem. Following the anthem, this convocation stands adjourned.